Okay, morning, folks. Welcome to the briefing on Tuesday, the 28th. We're heading towards the end of September, and I just thought I'd put this chart up. This is the jet stream forecast. This is the actual jet stream for today, and they run a forecast model. And you can see this is really why our weather has changed over the last few days. We're now dragging in the jet stream across the top of us. Not quite as strong as it is out in the Atlantic. We might see that later in the week, but that's the change, and the upper system is just sat here funneling it round. So that's the reason why we're now in a sort of frontal westerly flow, and as you can see from the 12 o'clock chart, we've got sort of fronts and trough lines out to the west of us coming in on the flow that's along here, driving it along. This is the predicted chart. The pressure's not particularly low. It certainly is over Iceland, where that low pressure is centered, and there's another one funneling its way across here for the end of the week. 1016, but the isobars are reasonably close together, so we know it's going to be fairly breezy, and you'll see that with the wind predictions on the 214. Southwesterly flow, so pretty moist air mass with fronts mixed in. So the TAFs, not very long for a Farnborough TAF, iffy weather, but between sort of 7 and 4 this afternoon, 188 knots. It's more like about 200, 220 at the moment, but it's certainly more than 8 knots. It's a bit breezy out there. Few at 4,000 feet. I think there will be occasions where we see some 4,000 feet, but more like a prob 40, as it says here, tempo between 11 and 4 o'clock. 15 gusting 25, 6,000 meter showers and rain. I think there will be intervals of showers and rain for the morning and afternoon until the weather front gets here, that you saw on the chart. Now, they've not really predicted that, but the BBC was suggesting 3, 4 o'clock it'll be here. Winds, mostly across the channel, 30, 35 knots down here, 210, 220, and over us a sort of mixture between 25 and 35. It says 190 there, so about 200 degrees probably. 25 to 30 knots, the upper winds, so pretty strong, certainly for this time of year, but we're getting to get into that weather pattern where the upper winds pick up during late September, October. SatPic just shows sort of bands of cloud and rain. The sort of brighter white bits are the rain. Lots of cloud out to the west, and the front is sort of sat, this white band here, currently over about the Plymouth area. And you can see it on the rainfall radar, but there's lots and lots of showers building up round us and to the south of us, and they're going to whistle across. So we might be able to squeeze something in today if there's a big enough gap and we think it's worthwhile going out. Temperature wise, someone showed a temperature chart from compare it to last week to this week, considerably down. I think 14, 15 degrees as opposed to last week when we were on what, 22s, 23s. So quite a change. Suddenly you need your coat and wrap up warm. Top Meteo, that's their 12 o'clock rainfall radar forecast, and just building up with showers, but the main band of rain not really getting to us until much later in the day. They're forecasting it not getting here till sort of 5, 6 o'clock at night, a bit later than the BBC, but rain and showers, and it says 40% probability during the day. So maybe, folks, maybe not. We'll just have to look at it and see what happens. It's a look out the window job. If we do go flying, airspace wise, fairly quiet. Number 10 is Southampton's hours of operation. Just notifying that they're slightly different. 11 is clay pigeon shooting near Boscombe Down. 12 is danger area crossing services not available. 21 is military parachuting at Swindon. I suspect that's near Shrivenham. They've got some parachuting going on. Just check the hours on that. I can't remember what they were. So that's 9:45 to 10:45 local time. Not going to affect us. And I doubt it'll affect the gliding club that are there as well. And Bryce Norton have got a fly past during the day. So really, really quiet. Nothing in this area here near us, which is good. Operationally, if we do go out, we will be on 2-3. I think it's not quite down that run at the moment, but that general direction. We'll see how that works and discuss the setup if and when we get out there. Okay, folks, so maybe not today. And we'll just see how the weather pans out. Better tomorrow, yeah. It does look quite nice for Wednesday and then going downhill a bit on Thursday. But the forecast model has changed on that